Alright. Alright, I do got my comments on this time. This is part 2. I had to delete my first video. This is my second live. Welcome to Adam's Ham Radio. I have an announcement to make. Okay, I heard from the source. I've been taking my ham license test for my extra class. I'm a general class license. I want to take my extra class. Now I just heard from the source, from the main man that does the course I'm taking. I don't want to mention names or whatever. Oh, my thing is gonna fall over. I'm just not having a good day at all today, guys. I'm just not really in a good mood. I'm just one of those just so dang angry moods right now. I usually don't want to be angry. I just want to be calm, collected, and whatever. But I heard that if I want to get my extra class license like tomorrow, and I try to find a VE, some VEs will not do it because of this government shutdown. So does that mean if I do find a VE, I take my test, my written test for my extra class, does that mean that I have to wait till the government reopens? Because right now the government is shut down. I'm praying to God if there is a ham watching this. Correct me if I am wrong. Please tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm going to give this a few minutes, make sure everybody's getting in. Make sure we're getting some numbers in. Give me some thumbs up. Show me some love. And give me some like, subscribe, share. It's all about radio, talk, jabber, jib, whatever. Right now, I'm just fuming right now. Just fuming. Okay. Alright, I'm going to repeat this one. Alright. As you guys all know, I'm a ham radio operator. My call is November 1, Sierra Charlie, Alpha. I just heard from the grapevine that, okay, I hold a general class license. Let's see. Take it to Hillbro 323. Hey, how you doing? Let me hang on. Let me do an announcement first. I just heard. I hold a general class license. I don't care. I'm a CB operator, ham radio operator, whatever operator. Anything radio is radio related. Okay. I hold a general class license. Okay. Say tomorrow I'm ready to take my extra class. Right? I just heard from the grapevine that one of the instructors that I use a certain program, he was on YouTube just a little about maybe 15-20 minutes ago. I read this. He was stating that if I want to upgrade my license from general and I take my extra class ticket, I have to wait, or I have to wait for a VE to take it because of the government shutdown. Is that true or is that false? Because if I do pass my test, it means I gotta wait so I can use my extra privileges. I don't think that's right. I think that's a total bunch of BS, bullcrap. Why? This is what I heard. Is there a ham on here? Let me know. Am I imagine? I'm not imagining this. I heard this online. I know this is just bullshit, blow smoke up your butt kind of thing. What's up? What's going on? I can't see my eyes. Yo. So this government shutdown thing is really starting to really piss me off. Really pissing me off. So now I'm surprised they're not shutting us down, us ham operators, to able to use the amateur radio bands. I'm surprised of that at least. But now if I want to upgrade from general to an extra, I can't get my extra now for a while till the government reopens. This is a whole bunch of conspiracy bull crap. I'm in Florida, in the United States. Carlos. That's the United States. I'm getting so sick of it. It means now I gotta wait. Now, say if I'm ready to take my extra class license, I take my extra class license. I gotta wait for a VE, or if they start doing tests because of the shutdown, or it means I have to wait till I get my so I could use those privileges, to go on the extra class portions of the band. So they're saying, no, I can't do it now because I gotta wait till the shutdown's over. Internet chat, how you doing? I'm on my wit's end with this bullcrap. What is going on with America? What is going on? The land of the free, the land of this, the land of that, freedom of speech. Do it. What the hell? Now they're gonna shut everything down. Now they're gonna shut. I want to. No, watch. Wait. Now they're gonna shut the damn amateur radio bands down. If they're gonna shut the government down, they could probably because the FCC is a government thing, and I'm licensed through the government, which I operate on the shortwave bands, on the HF bands. CB, on the other hand, it's a free-for-all thing. Anybody could use it. It's a citizens band radio. But anything that does with the government, like ham radio or whatever, because you have to have a government call sign or whatever, blah, 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 blah. It means now I can't operate, if I want to upgrade, I can't upgrade, or let me rephrase that. I'm so freaking fed up with this. So fed up. Okay, I hold a general class license. Say tomorrow I want to take my test. I have to find a VE, volunteer an examiner, to take my test. Now they're saying it's very hard to find one now because they won't do it because of the shutdown. Now, if I do find a VE, I pass my test, and they knowing the government, they'll take my application, and I've passed the test, and then who knows how long it's going to take to reopen the government again. Is this bullshit, or, Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yeah, I know. I'm not worried about him right at this point. I know. He's good. He's good. Hey, Janet, how you doing? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't even know if I'm here living and breathing anymore. This world has just gone to hell. I mean, what is going on? I wanted to do a little walk around what I've been doing in the shack here. I got everything neat here. I'm neating it up, tidying it up, the shack. Got the big radio up there. I'm getting things done over here. I'm cleaning the shelves off here. I'm eliminating some of the stuff here in the shack. Excuse me. Making it look decent. I want to set up my 2-meter 440 station again. I'm just basically tidying it up, this room. It's just a total mess. Now it seems like I got more room in here now. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, but he better get his step on this government shutdown. Because you know why? Is because of those damn Democrats. Because they don't... Because that's what it all started from. That's what I've been hearing. I'm not a politician. I'm not into politics. I hate politics. This is why I'm actually having a rant right now. This is such bullcrap because certain people didn't get what they want and they're going to shut the damn government down. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just hearing what I'm hearing. Now they're going to interfere with what I want to do in life, like the amateur bands. They're going to actually, the U.S. government is going to shut down the FCC department, Federal Communications Bureau. So you might as well just shut the damn internet off. You might as well shut television off. You might as well shut everything off. Then, if the FCC controls everything, anything that transmits a signal, RF signal, generated signal, magnetic signal, any kind of a signal. So, so you're telling me now I upgrade tomorrow to get my extra. Now I gotta go find a VE, and then they're not gonna take it because of the shutdown. And then if I do find a VE, I pass my test, and I hand it in, and it goes to the government. You know what the government's gonna do? They're gonna look at, oh, this is scrap paper. That was nothing. So that was a waste of my time and effort. So it gives me time to study more, I guess. So this bullshit uplifts. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not. I'm trying to be cool as cool as could be right now. I'm just so damn pissed. What is going on with this world? What is going on? I'm up to here. I've been depressed. I've been just the way things are going. My health, this. Now I got to hear about the FCC thing now. Now I want to I want to take my test. I've been studying my damn heart out. Then I hear this. Now it's really starting to piss me off. What the hell? What else are they going to take from us? Are they going to take our driver's licenses away so we can't drive anymore because it's going to pollute the air? We got so much pollutants in the air. We'll get rid of them freaking diesels. Use them for transporting our food, tractor trailer trucks, or run them on natural gas or something if they're that work. You know, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not into all this garbage. I'm just sick and tired of stupidness. You know, and you got these guys out here. You know what really pisses me off is, I'm shopping, and then we're going down the road. My neighbor gives us, she has a big van, puts her food in there. She helps us out. She's a nice lady. And you got this big ass dually truck, Dodge Ram, piece of shit. Dodge Ram, loud as could be, sounds like a rumbling fire truck that sounds like it's got no exhaust on it. Toggling up the whole road and nobody could get by. You want to talk about gas emissions? Well, those things puff more smoke than a guy would smoke a pack a day of cigarettes. Give me a freaking break. You know what I call these people with these trucks, these Cummins diesels and these little small trucks that are diesels? I call them diesel dummies. Diesel dummies. You're dummies. So sick of it. Get a real life. Get something real. You know. Hey, how's it going, man? Mr. Tug Cellular. Oh, again, guys. Again, I apologize for my today. I'm just so fed up. I'm fuming. I'm just venting. I don't know who. I can't vent to nobody else because there's nobody else I could talk to. I could talk to some of you guys out there to reach out in the internet, out in the YouTube land. And I know I got some friends out here, and I haven't seen them out there yet. And I'm just been stressing out, thinking about things from the past. I'm getting older, and it's depressing me, and I feel like shit. And I've had dreams about when I was a kid, and it's depressing the hell out of me. And I'm getting older, and it's just I don't know. It just I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. It's really stressing me out. And in my house, I got a lot of things going on here. I'm trying my best, trying to be a good homeowner. My mom's helping me. We're both sharing the mortgage. We're doing the best. We're bumping heads a couple of times here and there because we're stressed out. And now I hear about this FCC or I knew about the government shutdown. But now about the FCC now is going to screw around, or the government's going to screw with the FCC now. And that's the other thing. When people ask, they tell me, you know, my age and everything. Oh, you're old. You're ready for the retirement home. You're old. You're old. You're old. That really hurts. That really hurts right here. It freaking hurts. If you guys can laugh, I don't care. Whatever. Well, just guess what? Wait until another. If anybody's younger than me, wait until another 30 years from now and see what happens. How your brain goes and how it reacts and how it functions and see any if you get health problems like I have. Then call me 20 years from now or so if I'm still alive. I'm so old. I don't know, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just so fed up. I need some cheer. Somebody make me laugh or something. I'm just on this rampage right now. I'm just sick of it. Yeah, I know. Scrap Hulk, what's up, brother? Thanks, Carlos. No, I just it hit me today. It just between the government, the FCC thing. And I want to upgrade my ticket. That's my main goal. Now they're gonna hold that against. They're gonna hold that. Then so I was talking to somebody one time. Oh, you're too old. You're old. You're an old man. You're just pretty much you're a senior. Then I think back in my times when I was younger, and it made me think. You know, my life was so much better then. Now I look at myself now, it's hell. I shouldn't have to think that. Just I don't know. I just about it's like I'm about ready to just break down, man. I'm just I don't know. I mean, I like this week, I'm these doctors, I went to get blood work last week. Now this week I got to mess around again. I got to go to the see to make you got to see a nurse practitioner. Then the following week I got to go under the knife again or something, or they got to do the poke a thing through my stomach and look through my guts again. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just sick and tired of everything. And I gotta drink this stuff probably. And it's just I don't know. I wish I had somebody on my side, to say you'll be okay. You'll be fine. I'm doing this alone. Everything. You know where I'm getting at? Y'all know Scrap Hulk, Scrap Hulk. You know where I'm going at. You gotta have somebody on your side saying everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. You'll be all right. Oh, but I don't know. I'm just so I don't know. I can't really I can't put my finger on it. What I really want to say. But only thing I can say is at least I'm out here talking to you guys. I got a friend in there. Scrap Hulk is in there. Hello. I'm glad you're here. I wish Jinx was out there. The rest of the gang was out there, but I know it's late. I know I did a late. Hang on a minute. It's 12 after. No wonder why. Son of a. But that's the other thing. I don't know if I should say it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, I don't know. It's just like I feel too old, and then if I find a relation and she'll say, "Oh no, but no, you're old and you're just that's that." I don't. I look damn good for my age. And then some of these people, they figure, when they look at you, they hear how old or whatever it is, and then what's going on with you. They shy off, and they're like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, scrap Hulk, I know. One day at a time. Dude, I've been doing this for years. Years. And people used to tell me for years. I'm trying to lift my spirits for the past couple of months. I'm getting better. I haven't seen my doctor yet. And I have to see him this another doctor I think next week. My psychiatric doctor. I have a lot to talk to him about. It's my feelings. It's about everything. It just feels like my world's just smashing down before my face. I like to get out of here, but now evidently now we're kind of stuck. And they want my house for nothing, and they're not getting it for nothing. I just want to be alone with somewhere with somebody, just be away from everything. No, it's just too much to ask for. I don't know, man. I try to keep positive. I even excuse me. I haven't even been on the radio for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Plus, it's been raining again. Raining. Thunder, thunder, thunder. I don't want to risk my equipment being, exploded or cremated by lightning. So, and then in the meantime, the only productive thing I did all day, well, for the rest of the week, was do things for the house. Now I got other things to do, but I haven't done the other stuff yet. But now I went shopping today. Groceries. We need food in the house. That was the only thing we probably did. And then I come home and I'm like, here we go again. Here we freaking go again. Then I see the news about this freaking. I knew the government was shutting down all this because of this and that. It's total bullshit. If somebody don't get their way, they're gonna frickin' squeal and cry like a pig and say, they're gonna shut down the big government. Cause we ain't getting nothing. There. It's like a bunch of little babies. No, they're gonna start screwing with me now. Cause I want to upgrade my license, and they said that then I gotta wait. I'm glad I got what I got. My nephew's lucky. He got his, both of them. They got their tickets. They're now here it is. I want to upgrade to get my my extra class. Now I gotta wait. How long am I gonna wait now? Another freaking year or two? For all this bullshit to be blown away? I don't know, guys. Give me some input. I don't know. Say something, because I'm just running out of words. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just like freaking dumbfounded at this point. Really dumbfounded. I'm just so aggravated. I just feel like disappearing. Maybe I shouldn't be on YouTube for a while. Maybe I don't want anybody thinking I'm crazy or something. This is a positive channel. This is my love. I love radio. I love talking to people. I love reaching out to the communities. I like it. It's my this is my other hobby too. And I just don't want to ruin it. I don't want people thinking I'm freaking crazy or idiotic on here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, yeah. I scrap hulk. I saw your antenna set up. Yeah, that's a nice antenna. Every time you hear lightning, man, I'm telling you, when you hear that lightning or a little bit of thunder grumble in the air, you instantly just unplug the antenna out of your off your wall or your panel, whatever you got. Mine's on a panel and my wall. I just unplug it. Done. I don't care. You could put every lightning resistor on. You could put everything on your electrical box. You could put anything on there. It ain't gonna do nothing. The lightning is going to find electrical path to where it's got to go. It's gonna follow where it's gonna go and find a spot, and then boof. The best old school method is just take your coax, unplug it off your SO239, put it somewhere away from the radios, put it in a little glass jar, and be done with it. I've been doing that for years, for years. Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, we are a little nutty, but I'm what's the word? I'm a radioholic. I got so many damn radios. I sold one of my Kenwoods. I got another, not my modern ones, my old school ones, the hybrids. I got one sitting over there ready for this guy. He wants to buy it. I told him I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Are you still interested? If he's not, I'm posting this thing and getting rid of it. I'm trying to like make some room on this side so I could put my other equipment in here. Everything is just so tied up. Now I was just starting to box up stuff, so I thought I'm gonna be going. Now I got to take everything out of these boxes, and then I got to restart everything all over again. Yeah, I usually just well, scrap hog. This is my panel. Hang on, let me see what else did you say. Someone said to ground it, but maybe it might draw more lightning. No, when you ground it, it's good for your transmission, your receive, your it gives you a ground plane. You can put four of them in each corner, or you can put the strips down underneath and pound them in the ground. That's good for grounding. Um, I have a panel in my. It's one of those window panels. It's on both sides. SO239 goes through a panel. I okay, uh, okay. It's like this. This is outside, and this is the inside. So what I do is I unscrew this side. Now the outside's still plugged in, but the inside's unplugged. So that's how I do mine. But that part's grounded to ground. The panel's grounded, but it ain't going in the house or anything. There's nothing plugged in. The antennas are all unplugged. Uh, so whatever. I haven't even got on 11 meters with the bat antenna. I looked at it today. It's still up there flying high, and and I got some of my friends out there to saying, Have you been on?" I says, "No, I've been out, down and out, depressed and all this. I haven't really got on, and plus I was been working in the shack here, getting rid of stuff, um, you know, cleaning up the shack, getting it all dedusted, and it's just a mess." Yeah, me and Lightning don't get along. Yeah, but that's no, seriously, just like the radio towers. You got a radio tower, like here's the tower itself, right? And they have a pivot ball on the bottom right here, and it's supported, of course. That pivot ball is right here, or no, yeah, and it goes to ground, and there's another ball here, another one here. It's suspended above it. When that lightning hits that tower, it makes an arc and it goes right down to earth ground. There's like 4 or 5 points around the station of the tower system, and it won't blow the antenna up or the station up. I've seen it. I've been to radio stations before, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. They got the balls about the size of a cannonball. It's they call it a lightning discharge ball. They're either on the underneath or they're on the side, and then there's an electrode that goes to each end, and it creates an arc, and it goes to ground, and then it just dissipates the ground to earth, whatever it does. And lucky me, I never countered that or had an antenna explode or anything like that in the air. The only thing I ever done is set trees on fire. Like I had a dipole in front of my house. It should be in one of my posts, and then running power through it, and it actually burnt my palm tree. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I should disconnect my radio while the lightning's going on. Maybe I'll get electrocuted. It might stimulate my brain cells maybe better. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. But yeah. So yeah, it's been raining all day, on and off, on and off, on and off. It's a mess outside again. So, and it just puts me in a fog. It just, you can't help it. It's like, I have that disability. It's your mind doesn't function right. Then you got these other problems, and it just blends together, and it just does not mix. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that, man. But like I said, the coax is outside. Basically, like you're saying, you hang it outside, it's not going to go anywhere. I have a panel right there. It's on the side of my window. It's one of them through glass window things, whatever, and it's a piece of wood. It's got the SL239 long. Um, it's like a barrel connector, SL239, and it go on each end. So the other end is still plugged in from the antenna, and on this side in my house is totally disconnected. So it ain't going nowhere. I've done this 20 plus years or more since I've been in this house. Knock on wood, I've never had any problems. I'm sure I had static discharges, and then probably went from the panel and went to ground. And sometimes you get like this little bite from the coax sometimes. I don't know if you ever noticed that sometimes. You get like this little small, like not a shock, but like a bite. It's from all the static discharge from the air. Because your antenna's in the air and the wind's blowing through it, it acts as a capacitor. And then when you grab the coax, you grab the tip or the ground, you plug it into your panel. For some odd reason, I get like this tiny little, like a little bite. I don't know. I don't get it no more, but that was just weird. I don't understand what the hell that was all about. A lot of fire in that wire, yeah. Yeah, those are wild, man. Those things are, don't, yeah, those discharge balls for the towers. That prevents it from having that tower explode a million pieces and come crashing down and killing people. And it's amazing. I've seen them. I've been to maybe 3 radio stations in my life, 2 AM stations and 1 radio or FM when I used to live in Connecticut. and they showed them static balls. I mean, they're like miniature cannonballs, and they're on pivots. You know, the tower's on top of it, and there's another one there, and then when it arcs and it goes out the other end and it goes to the earth ground, and there's another ground system somehow, and it dissipates it, and it just kind of like neutralizes it somehow. And there's like a mesh, believe it or not, like you got your tower, and there's like copper lines going all around through the tower. It's your grounding system, and you're grounding for your lightning or whatever. You can actually take you go to a radio station tower. It's basically, you could take it, just to find the grounds in the radio system in a tower. You can actually take an RF, what is it? They have a special thing, but I bet you could probably do it yourself. You take what's that thing there? RF strength meter, field strength meter. You point it around the ground where you're going to go. I bet you could find where it's radiating, some of that ground straps. And they find where they are if they're still working. I've seen them online. I've seen them do it. You know, I've seen things in real life. It's like they got this meter. It's a big meter. Basically, it's a big oversized field strength meter to test to see if the grounds in the ground are working. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Yeah, of course it was insulated from the rest of the vehicle. Because you got two plastic grommets. You got the grommet. There's a rubber grommet goes into that so that it won't leak to your roof. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, because I used to have a Dodge Ram Charger wagon, and I put two whips on the mirrors. I mean, this is why, because it looked cool. You know, I usually would have like a whip in the back, or you know, one of those nice magnet mounts, those really nice high-powered magnet mounts or whatever. Well, I had two mirror mounts. The guy would tell me, well, why you got those on there? I says, well, what do you mean? Well, you got two mirror mounts for co-phase. I says, yeah, I understand that. I usually use one or the other for another radio. He goes, well, the mirror mount was actually not, it's not insulated, because you got the grommet through the door, and you got a plastic piece and another piece on the top of that. And really, you're not getting any ground. The only ground you're getting is off the mirror. So I already, you know, it's like your roof rack thing you're talking about. It's the same thing. You're using that as your grounding system. The mirror on the truck ain't that very much. You know, it's just a little. You know what I mean? Yeah, the field strength meter. Yeah, I see it. It's like a meter they carry around, and it's like almost like a probe or something. They go around, and then they can see the needle move. It's just like a field strength meter. I got bunches of them, and you go through a radio station. You want to see if their radio systems are working, or I don't know how, you know, if their stuff is different than ours. Probably the same thing, but theirs is a glorified, probably more industrial. Maybe the power from the RF strength from that station might probably kill one of our meters. I don't know, but they just go around. They want to make sure what strip all the strips. Like I said, like here's your tower. Your tower's right here, and they have strips going this way. They got it into a fan, and it goes for miles, not miles, but it goes through fields and everything. And they go around and test the areas to make sure they're all connected. And if there's a break, they would have to dig it up. They would have to put a new panel in there, a grounding panel. It's probably solid, really solid, thick copper. Thick copper or brass. I don't know what they use for the grounding system. Uh, for the feet for the towers, but it's connected all into the base, into the cement, and it's all hooked all into one. Exactly. Yeah. See, you weren't really getting a good ground. I mean, yeah, it was acted as a ground, but you wanted your whole roof of your car or the roof rack and the car. That's basically what the guy was telling me about the trucks. Is so basically you using the mirror as the ground, the stainless mirror, but it's not enough. You want your whole door to be as the ground, or you could just put a magnum out, or whatever, and use your roof or whatever for as your ground. For your ground radial system, or you know what I'm talking about. But what you just did there, it ain't enough. You got to have more of a grounding system. I gotta turn this damn fan off. It's burning my eyes out. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, okay. I seen dudes freaking. Oh my God, these got some guys in these Suburbans. They're crazy. They'll run antennas like PVC pipes. They got reflectors on the back and the main antenna in the front like this, pointing out that way, and then they got their whole back of the Suburban full of amps. Can you imagine how much RF energy you're putting yourself in through? It's just like me going through all the years I've been going through getting MRIs, PET scans, radiotherapy or radiation therapy. That is all that exposure that I got. They're getting double dose of that, of all that RF energy going through. They're basically inside their vehicle. They're inside a vehicle being baked alive. It's like they're inside of a big microwave oven. Basically, that's what it is. And everybody used to say, no, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. If you're running 3,500 watts or more in your Suburban with those big antennas, high arrays, and all those big high power antennas, you are frying yourself, my friend. It's called lymphoma, and it burns some parts of your skin. It burns your eyes, the lightest part of your eye. It's all in the handbook, in the rule books. I'm telling you, I know because I read it all the time. It's not funny. I'm serious. It's fun. It's the truth. It's the truth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, waving from Seattle. Hey, how's it doing, Channel Master? Yeah, yeah. I heard about that story about somebody stole that tower out of that area. I don't know how these people did it, but they stole this old antenna tower out of this old radio station. They stole it, they pulled it down, and they took it. How in the hell did they do that? Oh, you're on the 17? Yeah, I'm more of a. See, everybody's got their forte. I don't hate nobody. I'm hating on anybody. I'm just saying. I'm just using examples. I'm a sideband operator. I'm just saying some of these guys, like on the Super Bowl or whatever, they do their competitions. They don't realize they're actually being heavily exposed to RF radiation. RF exposure. It's just like when you get an X-ray or CAT scan or PET scan or any kind of scan that has any gamma ray or any kind of rays or whatever. It's high powered energy like CAT scan or MRI. They have a light that turns on radioactive machine in use. And you cannot be in that area. That's why these people, when they take your pictures, they're in another room watching you. And these guys are in their Suburbans getting baked alive like freaking like scrambled eggs. I'm serious. I'm not. I mean, I'm not making this up. I read all about this stuff. Causes lymphoma. You can get cancer from this shit too. You don't play with this stuff. I'm telling you. But these guys want to be top dogs. I'm not making fun of you guys. Y'all want to be top dog, but you're gonna pay the ultimate price as you get older. I'm telling you. There's a lot of those Super Bowlers passed away of lymphoma. I'm telling you. Yeah. I usually hang out on I usually hang out on channel 36. It's really cool. Cool people, good talking people. I have a lot of friends on 36. 38 once in a blue moon. If it's good, I'll go on. If it's bad, I stay the hell away. Usually I'm on 36, 39, maybe 555, 415. I switch in between, a little bit. But 36 is pretty good. I have a lot of good friends on 36. It's really a cool frequency. I like talking. I met a lot of good people on there. Yeah, I've done that years ago. I've done it. I've done it. I admit it. I've done it. I've done it with a half a kilowatt one time years ago in the 90s. Or yeah, before the 90s was over. A friend of mine brought a fluorescent tube, a bulb, and I was running one of them coiled antennas or whatever. I was running, good amp, and he held it in the air like this. And as soon as I keyed up, that thing lit right up. I mean, the whole area lit up like a damn LED bulb. It was the coolest thing. And I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Just for half a kilowatt, half. Even now, you can run like 400 watts, 400 watts. You'll still light that thing up. Stand right next to the car antenna, it'll light right up. Just think what it's doing to your body. If it lights that bulb up, just think what it's doing, because RF exposure attacks the softest tissues in your body, like your eyes, your internal organs, all that. Just like when you get a PET scan, I have to drink, or not drink, but they give you this radioactive dye they inject you in with, and what it does, it lights up in the CAT scan, lights up all the cells or the areas that are infected. It'll light right up like a Christmas tree. I've been through all that. I've had all the cancer shit stuff done to me, and I know all about it. Believe me, and I know I'm gonna go through more of that bullshit soon. No, it's really not. It's not really good for your body. The other stuff you're thinking, the iodine is a contrast. That's totally different. That's contrast. That's totally different from the radioactive stuff. It's I seen him take it out of a tube. It's like when I get a PET scan, it's in like a cylinder. Like, let's pretend this is the cylinder. They open up the top and they take the syringe out, and they have to have a vest on or whatever, and then they put it through my IV and they squish it in there, and they wait a few minutes, and you have to wait for an hour for it to work through your system, and I have to sit down and wait, and then they'll call you in. Okay, you ready? And of course you feel like crap because you got radioactive material in your system. And it's not a good feeling, I'm telling you. It sucks. I had it done to me twice. I might have it, you never know. I might get it done again. I don't know. Yeah, the contrast you're thinking of, it's like in these, it looks like injection things, and near the CAT scan machine. They operate it in the other room. All it is, it's like a solution. It smells like ether. Once it goes to your IV, it goes to your arm, it goes up through your throat, up through here. It goes through your nose. Then you can smell it going down this way, and it feels like you gotta go to the bathroom. It's just weird. Yep. I've had CAT scans, PET scans, MRIs, X-rays. I've had for the past 5 years, and I'm surprised I haven't. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't lost my hair from all that art. And I had radioactive. I had radiation therapy with a high powered laser. It's which is radio what is it radioactive radiation therapy. It's like you're going in the MRI. It looks like the MRI machine or one of those CAT scan machines you go through. They put this mask on your face, and then they have to customize it, put it on. Then they circle the area where they got to go because my face got cut wide open here, and then down here, and then what they do is they blast that laser. They point it right there, and this thing comes around. You can hear it. It's like this noise, and it beams it right to your face, and then after a while it feels like you got sunburn on your face. And I think I did lose a little bit of hair on one side, like right in here. It grew back, but then my throat start feeling funny. Your mouth start tasting funny. My tongue felt like a damn cactus. It's not fun, I'm just telling what with radiation or especially the radiation therapy. It's all done by RF, and it makes you very sick. I'm telling you, it is. When getting that radiation therapy thing is the most. I mean, I got nerves of steel, kind of. If you're claustrophobic, it's not for you. I'm telling you, because what they do is they take this hot piece of plastic. It's like a mesh, and they have to put it on your head while it's still warm, and it has buttons on it already on it. So they mold it to your face, and once they get it, it's just about almost hardened, and then they staple it to the table, and it's the mask. And then they mark the spot where they have to from here around here and down here to here to for the treatment. So they know exactly where to put the laser where the mask is where it's positioned. So I've had all that done. It's not fun. It's just crazy, man, crazy. But anyways, yeah, that radiation or RF you don't want to fool with. I'm telling you. And then these guys out there, I hear them. I mean, that's their thing, man. Hey, I'm not gonna bash them. I mean, I just wish them luck. I just hope they don't get poisoned or die. I've seen guys that have pages. They have pages dedicated for them. They've passed away from cancer, probably for lymphoma, and you don't mess with that shit. It burns you inside out. It says it right in the FCC Part 95 books in the RF energy section of the book. I can tell you from word. If you're near a high structured, high beamed antenna, it's not safe from the human exposure. What's the word? High limits of RF exposure is bad. It's very bad. It's a high emitting RF exposure frequency or anything, even on HF. If you're on 80 meters, running high power is bad for you. And you're supposed to keep a log every time you go on an 80 meter. Who does that, anyways? You're supposed to make a station log every time you're on 80 meters. You gotta make sure everything's kosher. I read. This is the stuff I'm reading, and I'm reading for my test, and I'm reading all this. And I want to get my extra class. Now the government wants to shut down for a while, so it means now I can't get my goddamn test. Or I gotta wait, or if I do get a VE, and then the government's gonna sit on my ticket for a while, and who knows what they're gonna do with it. They might even throw it away, and then I gotta retake the test again. I might as well just study for a while until until this shit lifts up. Till this shit show goes away, and I'll take it. You know, I'm just at to the point. I just I want to rip their throats out. This government sucks. Period. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people, but that's how I feel. You know. Yeah, those guys there, those amp builders, they are freaking crazy. What the frick are they doing? I've seen a guy run all ceramic tubes. I swear to God, at least 4 or 5 of these suckers. Probably 3,500 watts or more. 35. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like built like a Henry 2K Ultra almost kind of style. It has the RF deck on the top, and it has the big giant power supply on the bottom. Well, that right there, my friend, is a big giant microwave ready to fry you. Even if there's no antenna near you, if you got that amplifier right next to you, that's got even it's emitting RF energy out of that box. That's why when you run an amplifier, you always you always have the cages on and always have the covers on your amplifiers because it does emit RF exposure out of the amplifiers. People think I'm crazy, but that's how it is. I'm just telling you the facts, you know. And these guys I've seen online, but they're building these big monstrous amps. I mean, you're gonna have a refrigerator on the size of my dresser over there, and I'm gonna have a big amp for what? Just to go on AM and key up on people? Nah, that's not my thing. I mean, if that's your guys' thing, that's cool, you know. But I just don't see the use for it. I'd rather use that power useful for a sideband. I'm a sideband nut. I love sideband. I mean, I work the world on sideband. Yeah, I mean, I used to do AM skip now and then, once in a while, years ago. But I just got tired of hearing it. It's the same thing, you know, and you got the haters in there and the bullies, and you got the bullies from other channels locally. They start bashing you. I don't need to hear that hogwash, you know. And I just stay on sideband. They don't want no part of sideband because they're too lazy to turn the VFO or clarifier or whatever they're using or their little peep and tom button. I don't know what they're doing, but I like sideband. It's good. You know, everybody's got their forte. You know, I don't hate anybody. Whatever you go like, it's your thing. You know, just be careful. And then here's another thing I don't stress enough. And if you do work on an RF amplifier, be very careful. There is very high voltages in there that can kill you. Kill you like a bug in a bug zapper instantly. Even if it's unplugged, the capacitors are fully charged, you can get killed. If you do service a big amplifier, you make sure that thing is unplugged for at least an hour or day or whatever. Chicken stick the shit out of it. Make sure there's no power in that thing that's unplugged. Then work on it. And maybe put a meter on it. Make sure there's nothing in there. Believe me. I know. You know. Uh, yep. That's right, Channel Master. That's yeah. It's awesome, man. I enjoy it. It's just, to me, it's how can I explain it? Sideband to me is like a kickback thing. You know, you just kick your feet back and talk to some long distance buddies you talked to for a while. And I kind of missed that. I haven't been on in a while because I haven't been in my I've been not in a good mood. I've been bummed out, and it's just been things not going right. I haven't even been on the ham radio either. I have done nothing. I haven't been on 36. I haven't been on I haven't been using my other radios, and I have no sense of buying any other radios at the moment. It's just like I don't. It just seems like the bug went away. It's just like I look at my radios. Yeah, I love them, But I'll just turn them on my HFs. I listen to my shortwave on it, like I'm doing right now on my FT 940. Yeah, listening to uh, yeah, with the 4880 FT. What the hell is it now? FT 920. The FT 920. It's just like the FT 1000 MP. It's like the pre 2001 model, 2002. I think that's a 2002 model, but after that model went away and it went to the FT 1000 MP after this model I got right here. It's the same thing. It's got the same board, same audio thing, same setup. It's just got a different layout. It's got dual VFO and it's got very, very good filtering in that radio. So, but yeah, 36 is really cool. I got a lot of good friends on there. A lot of good people, a lot of good friendly people. I meet a lot of good people. And couldn't ask anything better. Just a lot of good people in there. And they're wondering if I'm going to be on. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like, I don't know. But it's just one of them things, I guess. But so I don't know. I guess there was a. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Maybe after when this is all done, I'll publish this video. Maybe a ham will see it. They'll correct me on it about this. The government shutdown. About the FCC is not going to hand out new tickets because of the shutdown and all this. Some of you guys probably don't know, and it's okay. It's fine. I'll find out one way or the other. I'm just so absurd right now. I mean, I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm just entirely sick of it. When I see my psychiatrist, I got enough to talk about. Enough up here, what's going on in my life and everything else, and this and that, and it's just not been a good ride. It's been a rocky road, rocky ride, you know. But I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm worthless or something. I don't know. It's just I don't know why I think that. I just don't know why. It just happens. I guess it's part of the being depressed and having that disease, the depression and you know what I'm talking about. That whole thing is just, it's not normal. It's just, and I got other things wrong and yeah, there you go. Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. I tell you, it's all that matters. You know what's so funny? Your name sounds familiar. Channel Master. You ever hear of Unit 209? That's me. If you heard Unit 209, that's me. Channel Master. There could be maybe many Channel Masters out there, but I don't know. I it sounds familiar. It could have been some other Channel Master because I've heard Channel Masters out there before. I mean, because I can remember when I lived in Connecticut, I had friends that were AMers and we were sidebanders, but our local channel used to be 13 in Connecticut. And I would hear everybody when the AM skip would come in, it would sound like a hornet's nest. Then we would have to turn up our amps on just to get on there. It's just crazy. You hear everybody. I used to run all my tube radios and everything. Oh man, it was just, those were the days, you know. Oh, there is a few of them. Okay. Yeah, that's me. 209. You ever hear me on sideband or whatever? You hear my big mouth out there? That's me. I mean, I got on my page here, you see me talking on one of my radios here, my Anytone 666 Pro. I'll be talking on 36 or whatever, around the holidays or whatever. I've been talking on it. I video gated myself talking to people. Plus, it keeps a log on to see who I'm talking to, and I can write it down. You know, rewriting the video, and just, you know what I mean. Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just check it out. You know, doesn't hurt. You know, you're in the radio. This is what it's all about. That's what I do. Radio. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I still do a little 11-meter action. I still have fun on it. 10 meters, on the other hand, it's a freaking mess. It's a mess. I don't know what happened to 10 meters. You go on 10 meters, all you hear is all these contesters in there. They just ruin 10 meters. Ruin it. Just totally ruin it. That's all you hear is the same crap. All they want to hear is the numbers. All they want to hear is the signal reports. All they want to know is their county, their number, where they're from, what's their park number, what type of toilet paper did you use today? What outhouse number did you use? What park outhouse did you use? What I mean, come on. This is radio. We're not talking about other things. Who cares? Just talk. Oh, this is N1SCA. I'm in Park 155 here at what's a funny place? I'll just make one. Gusher Island. I'm on Gusher Island Park. While you see this gush of mud fly in the air and stinks like sulfur and poop, and the park number is 4646. POP. Poop. Oh, you're 5'9". Oh, thank you. You're also 5'9". Oh, forgive me. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. If you don't guys don't mind, I gotta get some more refreshments. My throat is drying out. I'll be right back real quick. Hang on. All right. Back in the saddle again. A little bit of Coca-Cola action. I'll open this thing up for a couple of friends of mine that I talked to quite a bit on the. I'll do it one-handed. I'll try to at least. There we go. That's some good Coca-Cola right there. As I got a friend that he likes this Coca-Cola. I got some A&W too. Oh, I'm waiting for that. So that's just for special occasions. But yeah. So who else do we got in the house? Yeah, I mean, these guys, I'd be sitting there. I turn my Anytone 666 Pro. It's got 10 meters on it, and it's got another handband. I forget what else it's got on there. I made a few contacts on 10 meters on it. And all you hear is parks on the air, contesting bullshit. Who wants to, 10 meters used to be a really cool frequency. You get to talk around the world and all this stuff. Now all you got is these contesters. They're ruining it for everybody else. I got not yelled at, but I got a guy saying, "Oh, the frequency's in use. It's all in use." And I called if it was in use like 5 freaking times. I was on 28 uh 454 54540. And there was nobody on there in the Brothering world on there. That's way beyond the CW portion. That's the voice portion. I'm on there, and this clown act comes in there. Oh, it's in use, screaming in the microphone like he owns this damn radio. And I says, "Excuse me?" I says, "I've had this frequency held for, for good 10 minutes, and you're going to tell me that you're on this frequency this long?" I don't understand it. Where the hell these people get their licenses? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. They're on a different planet, I guess. They're on planet a contest. 5'9", 5'9", 5'9", 5'9". You're a 5, and if I can't move my fingers are kind of like arthritic right now. You're a 5'9". I can't do it. Anyways, you're all 5'9s. Even on this thing here, you guys are 5'9", 5'9", 5'9", 5'9". All right, man. Channel Master, I appreciate you. We love you. Hopefully we'll hook up with you. And yeah, definitely. I appreciate you coming by, supporting me here, and saying put me in a better mood. I'm glad you stopped in, and appreciate you. And I'm gonna get out of here too, and probably gonna chill and kick my feet back. And I appreciate you all coming to visit. Again, I apologize for me being, letting everything out. I don't really have nobody to talk to, really. So my outlook here is the YouTube, which is my second hobby as well, because I like to talk. All right, man. Okay, I'll catch you later, Channel Master. Everybody else, Scrap Hulk, everybody else that joined in, 7-3, and we'll catch you on the next one later.